but there's no chance for us.
Right.
Sorry, everybody, if I'm lagging. I'm sorry, everybody, if I'm lagging. I will spend like an hour fixing my Wi-Fi, but besides the point, I hope everyone is well today. I hope everyone's having a great time. Uh, for once, I can say this before I get started. I actually I say that for the review. I say that for the review. But I hope everyone is having a great time. I welcome you all to Down to Hangout FM. This is the podcast where you can hang out. I'm your host Dante Harvey, aka Fable, and and today we are talking about the Flash, the DC 2023 movie, not the Flash that came in the 90s. I've never seen that, by the way. I've heard bad things about it. And we're not talking about the Flash show that was once a great superhero show, but kind of I heard people it fell off for people, but I never
Hey
finished
man,
it.
I stopped after season 3.
Damn man, a lot of people stopped. A lot of people stopped. They say it was kept repetitive. I used to really like that show too, but yes, we're talking about Flash, the 2023 movie, the quote unquote to a lot of people in the entertainment industry that's the best superhero movie of all time. I was like, we gotta see about this.
It's a lot of hoopla.
A lot of hoopla. Every time I hit that word, I think about that SpongeBob episode.
Exactly.
So, yes, this movie was directed by Andy Muschietti, and it stars Ezra Miller, Michael Keaton, Ben Affleck, and some other people we won't name. So this is the non-spoiler review. We're gonna have the spoiler review right after this. So this is the non-spoiler. We're gonna spoil nothing. We're just gonna give our opinions on the movie, and then yes. But before we get into the movie, alongside my crew, Nathan. Nathan's been a while since you been with us.
It's been a minute. I do apologize for the hiatus, but you guys have been doing a great job. I like the MJ. We haven't met, but what up? Is our
What up? We haven't
get
met.
together. It's like I already know you, but I haven't met you. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I feel you.
For sure. So it's good to be back. I do apologize for the late edits, you guys. But we do got some stuff coming out. We got plenty of stuff.
Yeah.
But, other than that, it's good to be back.
For sure. All right. And yes, Michael, this is Nathan. He's our editor in chief. He edits the videos.
Well, what up, Nate? Nice finally meeting you. Yeah, sorry for everybody on YouTube. You won't see my beautiful face today. I just came back from the gym. I was balling up, so I kind of look a little yeah.
There you go. Look like you dropped 40 on them.
Yeah.
They didn't get any threes?
Oh, they call me Klay Thompson on the court.
Oh, just Klay Thompson, not Steph Curry?
Nah, I can't. I can't do the dribble up, pull up,
For sure,
and
respect.
hit it like Steph. You just catch me in the corner though.
There you go.
Yeah, I came back from the gym too, but yeah, I had a bad spasm. That's why that's it. Give me 10 minutes, y'all. That's why in the group chat because I had a bad spasm. Yeah, man, my back was. I was pretending like I was the Flash, and that ended up bad. I come back, I'm trying to fix my internet, and my back was just killing me. I was like, damn, I'm 27, I can't be having no back problems. But yeah, for sure, Michael, for sure. We gotta go to the court, Michael. We gotta play like we did back in high school.
Hey, I got a little bit better now. I don't know if you can hang.
I don't know. I haven't played basketball since like 2018. I mean, I played 2K if that counts. But anyway. But what's up, Brad, man? How you doing?
Man, I'm all right. Just listening to you guys' stories, talking about going to the gym. I probably need to go with you guys sometime. Shoot, I need to get my arms more toned out, man. I could barely bench a plate and a half on each side. That's it. Gotta up my game there.
Yeah, I just been working on cardio. People say, "Oh, cardio, that's all you do." People making fun of me because of cardio. I say, "Listen, my dad, who used to be an athlete, say, listen, at least you're doing something. Like, there's some people who just ain't doing nothing. I'm not talking bad about anybody, but he just, at least you're doing something."
Yeah. Oh, I finally got to try that board game that I bought last time.
Low weight. Oh, my bad, Red.
Oh no, it's all good. But yeah, it was pretty fun as game. It took me like 2 hours to play with some of my friends upstairs. So yeah, I've been having fun. I'm ready to trash this movie.
Low weights, high reps.
Before we get it,
low weights, high reps.
before we get into it, this could be a quick thing. Somebody asked me one time, everybody knows that I'm very critical on like superhero like suits and stuff like that. And I'm like, very picky, I should say. So this may be controversial, but y'all may like slap me or leave the podcast from this. Somebody asked me, so I went out to the what was it? I went to work and we were talking with a customer, and the customer asked me like, so who's your favorite superhero like suit? It's not nobody from Marvel, nobody from DC. I think to me, my favorite superhero suit is from an old cartoon from back in the 90s. That's Captain Planet. I think Captain Planet has the best looking suit in my opinion.
Man, I'm about to go to bed off of that.
I liked his suit, bro. I like the flat top and everything, man. I really like his suit. I really like that suit a lot. I like that suit. I ain't saying the character cool and all. I ain't saying that, but I like his suit. That's my controversial opinion. But speaking of suits, yes, we're talking about the Flash.
Oh, the banner.
Oh yes, thank you. So we're talking about the Flash movie, and this is the second to last DC movie, so DC's gonna start over because James Gunn announced that Blue Beetle is the first official DCU movie. And everybody, so in our little sphere of movies and everything, people are saying, "Oh man, this is the best superhero movie of all time," and like James Gunn directed the director of Guardians said that, who's like the new head of DC said that. Tom Cruise said that. Some other people on Twitter said that. Like people coming out the gate like this is the best movie. People come out of screenings. I'm like, all right, the best movie. Let me see.
I'm just saying. I'm pretty sure the best superhero movie is came out last weekend. 2 weekends ago. So I'm very confused about what drugs they was doing, and if they want to pass them over.
I'm saying like they said this, and I'm like, and once I saw this movie, I'm like, I agree with Michael. I'm like, I don't know what movie they saw. Okay, it wasn't this one.
Definitely not.
It's not this one. I don't hate this movie. I don't think it's trash. I think it's I
came out the theaters. I was like, it's
So let me get started with that actual character, the Flash. I liked. Okay, it's kind of hard to separate the artist from his troubles and everything because Ezra Miller is a real DC villain in real life. So he, for his portrayal of the Flash. Now I'm not too familiar. I've only seen the Flash from like the Justice League animated series, and that's actually why that's not Barry Allen. But I actually kind of like the guy from the TV show over the movie Flash, because this Flash, he just has, I think it's called, what's that? It's a disease called Asperger's. And it's like, man, this Flash have a condition? I'm not trying to bag on dude. Like his acting is good, but it's just like, oh man, you just kind of like, I don't know, man. He seems more of a side character versus the main character, but it's just his portrayal. And then his other Flash, his doppelganger, in the other universe, he was just too much. I was just like,
he was just trying too hard.
Yeah.
Okay, for that, all I gotta say for that is, I mean, tell me, how does Flash sound more obnoxious and annoying and effeminate than Lex Luthor in the other DC movie, the Justice League movie? How can he do worse than that? Come on, man.
Yeah, and then what you call it? Then I'm gonna move on to before I get into the other characters. But go ahead, Michael. What's your opinion on the Flash? This Flash. The actual superhero.
Is talking about special effects spoiler? No, it's not, right?
No, we can talk. Let's talk about the Flash character first. Then we can talk about like special effects.
Okay, so there was some acting ways of Ezra Miller I didn't like what you're alluding to, but overall I did enjoy Ezra Miller's Flash. Overall, when I didn't like take it at face value because for what I'm considering, this was his last movie. With all the outside stuff. So I thought his acting was good. There was a couple scenes I just kind of started dying laughing, but he wasn't the person who really stole the show for me. Overall, it was like the movie for me was like I said, I came out but like I said, like the Flash wasn't like the when we do our like spoiler review, I'm gonna get more into it about who I thought was like just a potential waste, and I hate that he was brought into it. But the Flash was just okay. Like Urza Miller was, I enjoyed Urza Miller, but the other two characters, um, I loved far more than Urza Miller.
Yeah.
Me too. Yeah, I want to talk about Supergirl in a minute. Whew.
Hey,
Man.
Hey, come on.
hey,
Come
I
on.
want my,
I thought I was the only
I
one.
want to stand alone. She better be in the main line.
I thought I was the only one, bro. I was like, oh, I can't wait to say something about her.
But Nathan, what's your thoughts on the Flash?
Honestly, I'm not gonna lie. I'm disappointed. This Flash, she to me was just too dorky and just not like. I was compared from the Justice League Flash, where he's a little bit more cocky, a little bit more witty, and like a little bit more smooth. This Flash just he's whack to me. To be honest with you, like just overall, so I'm like, I ain't feeling this at all. I would understand like his 18-year-old self being the way he is, but like his current self, I'm like, you still like that dude? Like, come on, man. You would think like he'd be a little bit more laid back or a little bit more smoother with it.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
I'm just saying the actor that plays Shazam, I feel like plays Shazam better than what Urza Miller did with the Flash.
I didn't even see Shazam. I saw the first Shazam, but
The second one was.
I don't believe I've seen the second one.
The Flash is better than Shazam, but I think the actor who plays Billy Batson, I like him.
The kid or the adult?
I like both.
Both. I like both.
But yes, as far as the Flash, okay. This movie is to me is fun. It is fun, but some parts it's like I don't know, like damn special effects. God, I know it's kind of like it's. I know to people it's like a thing to like hate on special effects, especially with superhero movies. But these special effects were like, like I said, we get to special effects. Let me talk about characters. Yeah, like it's very fun, especially the beginning of the movie. The way this movie starts, it was fun. I did like that.
Yeah.
Like I was never bored of this movie. There were some parts I was just like, not rolling my eyes. It's like, oh man, come on, y'all. I be trying to give DC a credit. Like I was like, man, come on, DC. Everybody makes fun of you. It's like that. It's like DC has that potential of being great, but you just guys kept like, oh man, just keep messing up.
Just can't put it together right.
Yeah, like to me the best, like for a while DC was doing better than Marvel. Like the Suicide Squad, and that scared me. That scared the crap out of me. I thought that was Batman right back there. And like the Suicide Squad and the Batman, the Robert Pattinson one, are to me like the best movies that DC has done in quite some time. But yeah, the Flash is just him. Just I don't mind an immature character, but I don't want an immature character that annoys the hell out of me. Like Naruto was like an immature character at one point, but he never annoyed me. I know Red may differ on that, but I don't mind him, his counterpart, his younger self being immature. But yeah, Red, you get your thoughts on the Flash, or have
No, we haven't got to Red yet.
Okay, go ahead.
All right, my turn. Yeah, okay. All right, well, you guys said you came out disappointed. You came out like, man, I came out angry. I thought this movie was complete garbage, man. The only thing that sort of saved it was the cameos. We'll get to that in the spoiler section, though, man. Okay, so the Flash, the actor, I don't know why it feels like this movie came out like 20 years ago or something. Back when movies were still portraying a smart character as super dorky and annoying and freaking unable to communicate with other people.
Oh my God, yes.
Yeah, he was like twitching the whole movie. He was more annoying than Jesse Eisenberg's Lex Luthor, man.
Oh, I hated Jesse. That wasn't Lex Luthor. I don't know what.
I know it wasn't, but this guy was worse. His voice was more wound up, like if he was on helium the whole time. Honestly, I don't think Michael Keaton was enough to save this movie.
Yes. Speaking of Michael Keaton, let's talk about Batman 89. Now, what you about to say, Michael?
The best character in the movie, Michael Keaton. Best.
Yeah, Michael Keaton. People kept saying Supergirl, so I don't know about that.
Nah, that's for other reasons.
I mean, she barely showed up. She barely showed up, but I mean,
she looked good.
She was good though.
Yeah,
let's not get twisted. She was good, but Michael Keaton was the best character.
Shit, fly me away, girl.
She was kind of basic in my opinion. The only thing is that she looked all right.
That's it. That's all I cared about.
Hey, I'm not gonna lie. Y'all not gonna lie. Y'all gonna hate me. What I'm about to say. I hated. I like the suit. I like the full body suit. I hated the color scheme. I didn't
On
like
who?
the half red. I didn't like the red, like the quarter red and the rest
Mhm.
blue. I hated that.
Oh, hers. I actually like hers. So yeah, I didn't mind hers for yes, her suit. Yeah, I didn't mind her suit. The suits didn't bother me in this, but nobody's suit was. Oh well, the other Flash's suit was bad to me.
I'm sure you just wanted the skirt. That's why you didn't like
Well,
it.
no, like
Hey.
I got on my friends. I got on Zeke's podcast last Friday night, and I had like talked about it a
Mhm.
little bit. Um, I didn't mind the. I'm not saying that she needed the crop top with the skirt. I would like the same color scheme. Maybe she could have did the white with the blue. Maybe that would have been better. Or like maybe make it
Oh,
like
okay.
I I think what threw it off for me was just that the quarter red on the top. Like I just like I
Yeah.
visually like I look at it and I just go, y'all could have did better. I wasn't really pertain to her suit.
Oh, okay.
Honestly
But
though, I don't want her to come back. I want
oh,
Henry Cavill back.
well, you're not getting Henry Cavill, so that's something you gotta
I
deal
know.
with.
Yeah, we
I
got
know.
about this. But before we since we're on Supergirl, then we come to Batman. Since we're on this topic of Supergirl, I thought she was okay, but like people hyped her up, like, oh man, she's gonna be the best one and stuff like that, and she was getting her ass kicked.
No, she wasn't.
She
Okay.
okay, she at first she wasn't, but then okay, when she met the like the people who were the Kryptonians, like Zod and stuff, she wasn't holding her. She was kicking his ass, but then like I'm like I don't know. It was just
Like
her fight.
I can't give my honest opinion on that until the spoiler because that's
Okay,
the thing that kind of like brought the Supergirl thing down for me. But like she
okay,
was whooping his ass. Like I
okay,
sat there like she getting hands,
True.
and
okay,
then
We can't. Okay.
what
We'll
yeah,
save
happened
that.
happened.
We'll save that.
yeah.
Yeah,
Let's say
exactly.
that.
Yeah,
Yeah, she I did like her interest, like when she first entered. This is in the trailer, so but when she was fighting all the Russians,
Russian soldiers.
she was in a gulag, and I did like that. But her stuff, I wish there was a little more chemistry between her, Flash, and Keaton. Like I felt like it was just like I liked the Flash when he was with Keaton, or Batman, I should say. But her and the Flash, like it was cool, but I feel like there wasn't really enough of her to where I could really like grasp on. Like, oh man, I really liked her. Like, let's say like she wasn't a Gwen Stacy. I hate to compare and contrast, but like she wasn't like that. Like I could get with Gwen, but Supergirl, I just couldn't really invest myself in for as her character because like she wasn't there enough. That's why.
Yeah, she was really like a wooden, stiff character.
Yeah.
And she didn't really, but that I mean, it's because she didn't really have much to do in the movie.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Since you were talking about the, you want to elaborate, or that's your
I think we're gonna have to save that for
For
the
sure.
spoiler section.
for
But
sure.
also, I'm gonna say right now, I gave this movie a 4 out of 10. I might be a little over upset about it because I made the mistake of watching the animated Flashpoint Paradox the day before I went to see this one.
Uh-huh.
Right. Yeah, your expectations wasn't there, right?
Yeah,
Oh,
I
yeah,
came with low expectations and was still disappointed.
Okay. Nathan, yours thoughts on Supergirl?
Woo! She was awesome. She had her moments, but man, other than that, well, we gotta save everything else for the spoiler. But I liked her. I didn't mind her. Definitely the actor's dope. And yeah, the suit thing is, I didn't mind it, but I hear what you're saying. Like that red was kind of distracting. You know what I'm saying? Like, it was like really bright. And I wouldn't mind the skirt either. So,
like I said, I wouldn't mind, but that she
Yeah.
could do the full body. You just different color scheme, maybe like half red, half blue. Some just
Right.
that quarter red was throwing the suit off for me.
For sure. Michael, your thoughts on Supergirl?
I enjoyed her. I thought she was a badass. She was ruthless. She was in the gulag. She was in gulag. She was beating ass. I'm happy. The only downside was what happened to, without spoiling what happened at the end. That's the only part I hated. But that whole act for me was a downer. Just to go ahead and get over it for me.
Okay, yeah.
But I
Yeah.
mean, like, I want her in the main line. I would like her to be maybe part of the main line down the road, the main DCEU. Hopefully she comes back.
Right.
Um, hopefully like she's our Supergirl in the main line.
Yeah,
Um,
because oh, sorry, go ahead.
oh yeah,
My bad.
that's what I say. That's the only thing I'm hoping because I actually did like her character. I actually did like her. I like how ruthless and badass that her and you know her being a badass.
For sure. Yeah. I'm like with you. I think with the part that like I really enjoyed was the first act was the setup, and the middle act was okay. It was the third act that kind of like, yeah, that's kind of like kind of fell off for me. Like I said, it's not a
Reality
horrible.
set it.
Yeah, I feel like if they bring Supergirl back, this Supergirl back, I hope they like do an Andrew Garfield like on her, like how they brought him back and this guy like developed him more in No Way Home, and that's what I want them to do. I'm pretty sure James Gunn is probably gonna find another Supergirl.
I
Yeah,
hope not. I actually liked her.
Yeah.
Real quick, speaking of Andrew Garfield, if in my opinion, I don't know how you guys feel, but I think Andrew Garfield would have been a better Flash than this dude.
Yep.
Truth be told.
Yep.
Oh yeah, because Andrew Garfield could act.
Exactly.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah,
I did not
yeah.
think about Andrew Garfield as the Flash.
Man,
Maybe because I wanted
better.
Amazing Spider-Man 3 after No Way Home.
Fair enough. But yeah, he would have been
Yeah.
a better Flash dude.
Now, as for Batman, though,
Which one?
I wanted to see more Ben Affleck than Michael Keaton, honestly.
Mm.
I could see that. Ben Affleck is actually growing on me. I just think I have the Justice League, not the Snyder cut, but like Justice League, like the theatrical cut of Justice League and Batman vs Superman left a sour taste in my mouth on Ben Affleck, where I just like I didn't like it, but I think like the Snyder cut and the Flash, he's kind of grown on me. Made it to like I kind of wanted. I felt like he should have had a standalone movie before the whole Batman versus Superman shit went down because all of that movie was trash.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Yeah, Batman. I can say because this director is directing the new Batman movie.
Yeah, Brave and the Bold.
Yeah, Brave and the Bold. So I'm actually kind of looking forward to it because I thought Batman's parts was actually better than Supergirl's. The best parts. There was not like a single Batman part I didn't like. I like both Keaton's and Affleck, especially Affleck's in the first act. We won't spoil it that. I really like that part. And the Keaton, because like one of the things about what a lot of people's criticism, I don't have a criticism because I have to rewatch those movies, is in those Tim Burton movies, his fighting isn't the best, and he be killing fools too. I don't know if y'all saw those. Like that Keaton Batman was ruthless, and here the action scenes, especially when they went to go save Supergirl, I'm not gonna spoil nothing, but his action scenes was really good. Like I like his it's like wow. Man, I said, imagine like these action scenes in a '89 Batman, where like they would have been like, oh man, those movies would have been great. I mean, they are good. I actually enjoyed them when I was younger, but I did like Keaton's Batman. I liked how he was a recluse before a good because like basically like. Well, I can't spoil that. There was a reason why he was recluse, and I like that. It's not like nothing tragic happened, but I did like that aspect of Batman. And Affleck was cool. And I like how he was kind of like his mentor almost a little bit to him.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I did like that. I wish we could have got more of that. I wish we could have got more of that throughout like the universe. See there's parts of here of this movie I would have liked throughout the DCEU, but DC always gotta rush things, and so, but I'll leave it at that. Red.
So as for Michael Keaton's Batman, his action scenes were alright, but I mean I've come to expect that because Batman's really the only thing that sells in DC right now. I don't know. I think Ben Affleck's Batman would have been better. And honestly, I just do not want to watch this movie again. I don't want any of these actors to come back.
Sure.
Also, I don't know if you guys said your scores already, but mine is a 4 out of 10. I don't know if you guys want to give the scores now.
All right. We go before I get to the score. I'm gonna talk about the special effects, and that's how we ended. Mike.
Oh, the special effects. Okay.
Oh, you said me?
Yeah, Michael.
Yes, your thoughts about Batman.
Ben Affleck. I wish we got a little bit more of. I did like his scene. I like I said, I liked the beginning. It was
Me too.
there was one scene in that beginning in particular that had me on the floor. We'll get to that in the spoiler part. I was dying. Um, the cameo in the first part, eh? They she oh wait, that's about to be spoilers. But Ben
She did her
Affleck, I
thing.
got yeah. She's on speed dial. That's all I'm gonna say. She's on speed
Facts.
dial.
She a booty call.
Um, but Ben Affleck, I like Michael Keaton. I thoroughly enjoyed still. I
Mhm.
died when I saw his suit. I don't think it's a spoiler. I think it was in. I don't know if him in the suit was in the trailer or not, but his suit is still funny, man.
Around the
Um,
neck.
bro, it's still tight as hell. Like I don't think they did no modifications. They were just like, "Hey, get in this suit right quick. We think you can fit in. Don't turn your head." Um, at the in the gulag scene, I like them in. I did like him in the third act too. I think
Mhm.
he was. I did like him in the third act. I liked the way he was introduced. Um, without spoiling, out of all the Batmans, Michael Keaton is the greatest Batman as ever lived. Without spoiling the reason why, he's
Mm.
just the greatest Batman as ever lived. I'll tell you why in the spoiler review. But yeah, go ahead.
Okay, Nathan, you.
That man was cool. I think everyone else is on the same page with the whole Ben Affleck. I haven't seen Ben Affleck throw hands like in a minute, so I did kind of want to see that. But other than that, Michael Keaton, he was great. I didn't mind him. Nice little throwback. Uh, I'm giving it a 6 out of 10.
For sure.
Oh damn, I didn't even get my score.
Yeah, what's your score?
It's between a 6 or a 7.
Yeah,
I
me
still
too.
debate. Like I like when I came out the theater, my initial was a 7. I think about it, it's a 6. But I can wake up tomorrow and be like, it's a 7.
Yeah, I can name 10 superhero movies that's better than this one because it's not the best one. It's not even
Oh,
the best DC movie. I don't think I would put this in the top 10 or top 15. Like the Suicide Squad is way better than this one. The one that James Gunn directed is better than this. There's some DC movies. Like if anybody wants to go see a good Flash movie, watch Flashpoint Paradox. We did a review of that, and just that's so much better because that's what this is taking inspiration of and inspired by, loosely based off, or what do you want to call it. But and if you want to see better special effects, watch the animated movie. Watch a commercial that has better special effects. Because my God, the special effects was bad. I'm not one to harp on special effects. Oh, these special effects are bad. Like, oh, special effects can be worked on. Like MODOK looks like a masterpiece compared to these special effects. Because these special effects, these people look scary. Like there's a scene with babies. I'm like, what the freak is this? And the director had a nerve to say, the special effects are bad like that on purpose. I said, I don't like these.
I saw that.
no,
I
we
saw
Yeah,
can't
that.
do
I
that. We
saw
can't
that.
do that.
I saw that.
I
I
like
was like, you what?
you a lie. You stop the cap, bro. Oh yeah. Yeah, it's the special effects is bad, especially where I'm not gonna spoil the cameos, but there's a certain point where these cameos show up and they look scary. Like I said, my God, like these special effects are bad. And it's like I'm not the biggest fan of these movies, but I think Avatar is peak special effects. Like it's better than some lot of Marvel movie special effects and this one too. And just like I could say when he's going fast, I actually like his run is better now because when he was running, he just kept doing that swim run. I was like, oh, I hate that run. But
He still kept that in this movie, huh?
he kept
The
he kept it, but he
flailing
kept it
his arms
tight.
around like if he's trying to karate chop something.
Yeah, I was like, why is he running like that? But those are my thoughts on the special effects. I know you get your score. But what's your thoughts on these special effects? And
Okay, the special effects were horrible. Everybody looked like a rubbery zombie from I Am Legend.
Oh yes. I didn't like that. Yeah, this special effects is bad. But
Yeah, the characters looked all like Play-Doh-ish, rubber.
Yeah,
The baby portion you mentioned. Oh my gosh. And
Jesus
also
Christ.
they I don't know if this is considered special effects, but they did do the whole thing where they put so many jokes like Marvel movies do. They put too much humor into it. Kind of ruined
uh
the moments.
You know what? I did the heartfelt moments were cool. I did like the heartfelt moments. Especially what Barry his goal was. I was like, you know what? I said because I think if we were all Barry's situation, I feel like we all probably would have gone back in time to fix something. Something with a loved one or what do you call this? We fumbled a baddie, something like that. But yeah, uh, man, these characters got to stop messing up these canon events, man. I'm telling you.
Oh yeah.
But yeah, Nathan, your final thoughts on this movie?
Special effects, man. That was disappointing. It kind of reminded me of that. What was that? I think it was like one of those Hulk movies that were just what the hell was I watching? Right?
Oh, the old one.
Yeah, it was like that brown Hulk versus the green Hulk, looking like just a fat turd in a toilet. It looked bad. But I'm sticking with it. 6 out of 10, man.
Yeah, Micah, your final thoughts on the movie?
CGI babies. For the special effects, they was ass. I think PS2 graphics were better than some of the fucking effects in this movie.
Oh damn!
You know what this movie special effects remind me of? I don't know if you guys. I haven't seen it, but I've seen commercials of it or seen like clips of it. Is a Final Fantasy movie that came out like in the early 2000s. It was like an animated movie. It looked like that. I'm like, whoo, yeah.
But one of the scenes I didn't like is when he finally enters like the Speed Force, and then like you see him running, and then like it's like it does that little like drag out effect.
Mm-hmm.
I thought that was hideous. Like he's running, and then like it's like he like
the zoom in.
Yeah, but it's like yeah.
Yeah. My final grade of the movie it's between a 6 and 7. I'm bad at ranking stuff. I want to come with my own ranking stuff for the podcast, but yeah, this is it's not the best superhero movie of all time. I don't think it's the worst. There's some fun parts of it. I do like Batman a lot. Both Batman, especially Michael Keaton's Batman. It was cool seeing him. It would have been cool to see Christian Bale. That's my Batman. That's my Batman. And his motorcycle was cooler than Ben Affleck's too.
I thought we were gonna say that towards the end. For the spoiler.
Oh. Well, people know that it's Christian Bale ain't this movie.
Oh yeah. True. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, people know. Yeah, okay, I was gonna. But I like that. Like this is one of my favorite superhero movies. If I was going to show a great superhero movie, I would show a great DC superhero movie. I would show any of the Batmans really in the Suicide Squad. But yes, Supergirl was. I hope she has an Andrew Garfield moment in later on. But I think James Gunn's getting another Supergirl, another actress. She was cool. She was damn fine to look at. She was like, "Please save me, girl. Please save me. Come, I'm falling out this building. I'm gonna fall out of the building on purpose so she can hear me." That's my final thoughts on the movie. The special effects was really bad. Like I said, I'm not going to hop on the trend of like talk bad about special effects, but these special effects were really bad for a movie that cost $200 million. And so yeah, my Red.
I kind of already gave my final thoughts on it. I don't think this movie is worth watching in theaters for sure. Not even worth renting, honestly. Every time the Flash opened his mouth, I wanted him to shut up. The cameos were not enough to save this movie. There's a lot of maybe not a lot. There's like 5 or 6, I guess, but it wasn't enough to save this movie. And I'm still surprised because at the end in the theater where I was, everybody was clapping like a freaking seal for a fish. Like, that was the best. I don't know what they were watching, but it certainly wasn't what I was watching. So,
dang, your theater was happy. My theater, I was cracking jokes at the end of the movie. There was no laughs.
Yeah, my theater was empty. I guess I went to see I had a 10:50
there
showing.
You go. Smart man.
Yeah, I went to 10:50.
Dodging the traffic.
Yeah, because I went to go see Mines after work, so I saw Mines at like 6:45.
Pack your shit.
Thursday.
All right.
Yeah.
Okay.
Y'all don't have to stay for the end credits. People listening, don't stay for the end credits.
Yeah.
Don't
bro. Speaking about people clap. Okay, I thought we were going to say that for the spoiler, but speaking about the end credits, like people were clapping. I'm like, dude, what? That was
Nothing's happening, and
like it wasn't even funny either. I'm like, whatever.
But yeah. But thank you all for listening to our non-spoiler review of The Flash. So yes, follow us on our socials on Twitter and Instagram at Down to Hangout FM. And we're on Twitter and Instagram, and we're on TikTok. And you can also follow us on our gaming Twitch channel. Sorry, I don't have my notes in here in front of me because it got cut off. D2H Gaming. Yes, and yes, like and subscribe to us on YouTube. Thank you, everyone. Remember, hugs, not drugs, and stay frosty.